Finally tonight, the Kinks frontman became Sir Ray Davies today as he was knighted by Prince Charles at Buckingham Palace. He said afterwards that the Prince is something of a Kinks fan, but admitted he couldn't actually remember anything he'd said to him. He spoke to our reporter, Nick Wallace.
Looking very dapper and alongside his daughters, quite the dedicated follower of fashion, Ray Davies proudly shows off his KBE. It's now Sir Raymond to you.
How are you feeling right now, having received the award?
I feel fine. I got through it. It's another show. The choreography was quite difficult.
What did you end up saying to Prince Charles?
I've completely forgotten. It will come to me in the night.
Because you're essentially contemporaries. Is he a Kinks fan?
I didn't check out whether he was a fan or not.
What did he say to you?
He relates to the music.
Girl, you really got me now.
The pomp and ceremony of Buckingham Palace is a far cry from Sir Ray's rebellious 60s heyday, when the Kinks, alongside the Beatles and the Stones, made the records which still resonate today. Ray grew up with his brother and Kinks bandmate Dave in Muswell Hill, here at number 6 Denmark Terrace. They used to rehearse across the way in the Clissold Arms on Fortis Green. The Kinks played their first and last ever gig here, and occasionally Ray and his former bandmates still drop by.
A couple of fans had journeyed down from the north and made a special effort to come here yesterday, walked in the door and bumped into Ray Davies. They literally were the most excited people. He seemed to calm them down.
We have so many people from across the world come here. It started off with them coming here and telling us stories about the place when we had no idea. Then we just started to embrace it. The fans were booking nights to do jam sessions, and they would turn up and rock out, and there was loads of them, and it just grew and grew and grew each year.
As long as I gaze on, Waterloo sunset.
So how does one of London's greatest ever songwriters feel about his shiny new knighthood?
But it's up there with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No, it's something, because this is where I'm from. I'm still coming to terms with it. It's a wonderful honour, and I hope I do it justice.
He sang about being a well-respected man in the 60s. Now his royal recognition confirms it. Nick Wallace, ITV News, Buckingham Palace.